Welcome, everybody, and welcome to Robert W. Vesterman Field here on the campus of beautiful Osceola High School. We are here for the Osceola 2025 homecoming game, and I will warn you right now, I've had some technical issues with the internet, so I'm going to do my best to try to keep you guys abreast of what's going on here. And we're just going to hope and pray that everything holds out so that we can finish this one out. Chiefs come into the game with a record of 4-0 in the conference. They are tied with Baldwin for the conference lead. They will be playing Baldwin in Baldwin, the second of the last game of the season. Amery comes into the contest with a record of 1-3, having defeated Somerset a couple of weeks ago. And of course, I'm sure they're looking at trying to continue that win streak. So we got it all together here. And we're just going to hope that we can keep online here. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see how things go here. And the other thing that we're doing tonight is we have we're honoring the state championship team of 2025. I'm looking out over the crowd and I see a few of the former state champion football players, and it's always good to see them coming back. Of course, some of them have children and they're just a bit older in the last 10 years. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys listen to the fabulous Art Ate and the Osceola Pep Band. We are about 5 minutes away from starting lineups, national anthem, and Friday Night Lights.
Good evening, football fans! It's Friday night, it's homecoming, and the lights are on! We warmly welcome you to the Robert W. Westerman Athletic Field here on the campus of Osceola High School for tonight's Middle Winter Conference football contest between the visiting Amery Warriors and your Osceola Chieftains! Please note that WIA and the School District of Osceola require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at educational-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials. While on premises, children should be supervised at all times. We ask that all in attendance please enjoy the game in a positive manner. Fans and participants, may I draw your attention to the United States flag at the south end of the field. We ask that at this time you stand, remove your hats, as we honor America and our servicemen and women with our national anthem, performed this evening by the OHS Men's Ensemble.
Who
Thank you. Now let's meet the teams for this evening's matchup near the south end zone. Introducing the visiting Warriors from Amery. Amery is being announced as a team. The Warriors are coached by Ryan Humble. And in the north end zone, that team, our team, back in black. Introduce now the team, our very own Osceola Chieftains. The Chieftains are coached by Scott Newton. Amery has won the toss and is elected to defer. Chieftains will be receiving the south end zone. Officiating tonight's contest, that's Bart Balrock. Brian Morgan, here's run out.
And so there you have the starting lineups for tonight, and both teams electing to be introduced as a team. Amery winning the toss, but is elected to defer, so they will receive the second half kickoff, which means our Chieftains will start out with the ball on offense and heading towards the south goal, I believe. Nope, they're going to be heading towards the north goal as Amery is lining up to kick off on the north end. So it's going to be Osceola's offense will take over and head to the north. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to try to jinx myself, but I've had a little trouble with the internet tonight, so I'm hoping that everything stays solid. If not, I'll get back on as soon as I possibly can. I apologize for that. Whalen Cole back. There's the kick. Taken in the end zone. It's going to be down there. It's going to be Osceola ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Beautiful game night for a game. Almost a little warm, 77 degrees here at game time. Lumen under center, hands off. And Havlish with a gain of about 3, it looks like. He is off the injured list. Missed a couple of games here due to a foot injury, so hoping that his foot will hold out. So a gain of 3 makes it 2nd and 7 here now for the Chiefs on the 23-yard line. And the handoff to DeMoe around end. And he's going to be short of the first down. So 3rd down and 2 now for the Chiefs. Lumen under center, and a fumble, and a turnover for the Chiefs to start things out. So Amery getting the first break of the night. They recover the ball on the 24-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors at the 24. So the Chieftain defense now with a challenge already off the bat to try to keep the Warriors out of the end zone. Homecoming week And the Chiefs had a great homecoming parade and pep fest this afternoon and some other activities throughout the week. And he's got a man all alone. Touchdown, Warriors. Jacob Maxson with that pass. And the Warriors start out with a 6-0 lead, hoping to add to that. Beautiful pass. He had his man wide open underneath. Maxson now to line up to kick the extra point. The kick is up and good. So the Warriors with 10:37 left in the first quarter, and they draw first blood off that fumble by the Chiefs. The DeMoe boys and Cole back deep to receive this second kickoff here from the Warriors. I believe this is probably the first time, if I remember right, the first time the Chiefs have been behind at all in a game. I take that back. Obviously, Mondovi they were, and I think in Altoona they came from behind. Here's the kick. This one a little shorter, but that's going to go into the end zone for another touchback, and the Chiefs will try again from the 20-yard line with 10:37 left here in the first quarter. And the score, Amery 7 and Osceola nothing. Lumen under center. And hands off to Havlish. And Havlish gets up to, let's see where they spot, it looks like about the 32-yard line. So a nice gain there by Havlish. And Lumen with the attempted pass incomplete. Trying to get that out to DeMoe on a short swing pass. That's not going to work. 2nd and 10 now from the 37-yard line of Osceola. Lumen under center. Man in motion. He's got a pass. He's got his man. And Cole brings it across. Oh, Jack DeMoe. That looked like Cole at first, but Jack DeMoe with that pass gets down into Warrior territory. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chiefs on the 43-yard line of Amery. Hunter Bradway bringing the play in. Bradway wide left. Lumen hands off to Havlish for a gain of about 8. It looks like we'll see where they spot it. I'm going to say a gain of 5, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 now for the Chiefs. From the 38-yard line, it looks like. And Riley DeMoe up the middle on that one. Be a first down for the Chiefs now on the Amery 32-yard line. Lumen to Earlbeck in the middle, and Earlbeck with a nice gain. And the Chiefs marching it right down the field here against the Warriors. Be 1st and 10 now from the 20-yard line here for the Chiefs. Yeah, it said 19. I thought it was a 20, but I guess it is the 19. 1st and 10 from the 19 now for the Chiefs. Lumen under center. And he's got DeMoe going around the right side, left side, and gets about maybe 5, maybe 6 on the play. Second and 4 now, or 2nd and 6 now, if that gain of 4 by DeMoe. He's got Cole wide right. Lumen hands it off. Looks like to Havlish again, and Havlish busts his way through and up inside the 10, it looks like. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to spot it about the 11-yard line. So it'll be 3rd and 2 now for the Chiefs. From the 11. And Lumen looks, or Havlish rather, takes it across. It's going to be 4th and 1. They didn't give him, didn't get a real good spot on that one, so it's going to be 4th and 1 now for the Chiefs, and decision time for Scott Newton and his crew. Looks as though they're going for it. Lumen takes it and busts ahead for the first down. So we'll see where they spot it. Looks like it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line here for the Chiefs. 1st and goal from the 9. Earlbeck wide right. And sorry, I did not get the camera over there soon enough, but that's a touchdown for the Chieftains. So their first full drive, and Cole will be in now to try the extra point. And no good. So the Chiefs with a couple of major mistakes here to start out homecoming 25, and Amery stays with the lead 7-6. And Dan Larkey getting ready to kick it off here now for the Chiefs. And Larkey's kick, taking it and fumbled at about the 2. And tackled at about the 20-yard line, so it'll be, or 15-yard line, excuse me. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Warriors as they start their second offensive possession. The first one ending in a 25-yard pass play after an Osceola fumble. Maxon under center for the Warriors, and they're going to call a timeout right away at the beginning, so we'll be back shortly. And here we go. 1st and 10 for the Warriors at the 15-yard line. Maxon hands it off, and that's going nowhere, maybe a yard or 2. Keaton Wallen with the carry on that one. And gets a couple yards out of that, so it'll be 2nd and 8 now for the Warriors. From the 15. Make that the 17. Uh, 18-yard line. And there's a pass, and nearly intercepted. No flag. Bradway almost had that one. I'll make a 3rd down now and 7. 3rd and 8 for the Warriors. Little pass to the outside by number 30 to number 32. That is Avante Allen. And it'll make it 4th down now, and they're at about the 21-yard line, so 4th and 4 about. And they're getting ready to punt it. Cole back to receive. There's the snap. Gets it off. And Cole grabs it at about the 28-yard line, going down the sideline, gets pushed out of bounds at about the 48. See where they spot it for sure. 49 it looks like. Yep, they're backing him up to the 45. So it'll be 45-yard line for the Chiefs in Osceola territory, 1st and 10. Off that, it ended up being about a 6-yard punt return by Cole. And here come the Chiefs. Lumen hands it off to DeMo. He gets maybe a yard or two. Now they're going to give him a yard, I guess. So it'll be 2nd and 10 and 9 now for the Chiefs. Lumen under center. He's got Bradway and DeMo wide left. Pitches it out to DeMo. He gets the corner. And looks like he's going to be forced out of bounds. It's at about the 43-yard line. And that'll be an Osceola first down. First and 10 at the 43. Here come the Chiefs. Have wide right. Lumen pitches it out to DeMo. DeMo down. And forced out of bounds. And it looks like it'll be about at the 34-yard line. And that'll be good for another Osceola first down. And Jack DeMo up off the right side. And Wallen with the tackle up to about the at the 26-yard line of Amery. It'll be about 2nd and 3 from the 26. We got about 1:56 left in the first quarter here, with Amery ahead 7-6. Scoring off a Osceola fumble on their first series of downs. Bradway wide left for the Chiefs. Havlish ram his way down to about the 16-yard line, it looks like. 18-yard line. Be 1st and 10 from the 18 for the Chiefs. Lumen takes a snap, hands off to DeMo. All the way down to about the 5-yard line. He was not going to be denied. Finally, a host of Warriors drag him down. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Chiefs from about the 6-yard line, it looks like. Lumen under center. Hands it off to Havlish. Plows his way down to, let's see where they spot it. About the 3-yard line. So 2nd and goal now. And this is going to end the first quarter. And we'll be right back. And these are the football players that from the state championship team. I thought they were going to do that at halftime, but they're doing it now, so I apologize for missing that. We're all set to go now. 2nd and goal here for the Chiefs from the 3-yard line. Lumen under center. Hands it off to DeMoe for the touchdown. Oh, that was Havlish. Havlish for the touchdown. I'm sorry. Makes it a 12-7 game now for the Chiefs, with just 2 seconds gone here in the first quarter, or second quarter rather. And going for the 2-point conversion, Lumen. And that was Earlbeck for 2, so Osceola making up for that missed extra point. And with 11:58 left in the half, the score, Osceola 14 and Amery 7, and we'll be back shortly. And the Warriors ready to receive Dan Larkey's kickoff here to get things started in the second quarter. Osceola with a 14-7 lead over the Warriors. And that kick into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback, and the Warriors will take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 when we come back. Maxon under center. He's got 2 wide receivers right and left. Hands off to the first back through. Gets about 5 yards out of the play, we'll see. 6 yards it looks like, so it'll be 2nd and 4 for the Warriors from 26. And that one, handoff up the middle, goes nowhere. I guess we're going to give him a yard, so it'll be third and about 3 now for the Warriors. Two wide receivers are for Maxon. And he's hands off. And the runner gets off to about the 38-yard line, we'll say, it looks like. And it'll be a first down for the Warriors at the 38. Maxon in the shotgun position. He's going to keep it and go nowhere. Gets maybe a yard out of it. We'll see where they spot it. No gain. In fact, looks like he may have lost an inch or two. And so it'll be 2nd and 10 now for the Warriors. Just under 10 minutes left here in the first half of Homecoming 2025 here for the Chiefs. And on the sideline, you see some of the state championship team cheering on their young proteges. A couple of guys on that team that are in the coaching position. Our trainer, Teddy Gildersleeve, was on that championship team as well. So a lot of those guys that have kind of hung around. 3rd and 7 from the 41 now for the Warriors. Maxon with the snap, back to pass. He's being chased. And that goes out of bounds, or incomplete rather. No flag on the play. And I'll make it 4th down now for the Warriors. 4th and about 6. 4th and 7 from the 41 of Osceola. So Maxon will be back to punt it off again for the Warriors. And Cole back to receive. And there's the snap. And the short kick. And the Chiefs are just going to let that one bounce. And it looks like it'll go down to about the 20 or 17-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 17 here for the Chiefs. Roll back wide right. Lumen under center. Gets it off to Havlish. Gets probably, 3 yards maybe? Oh, that was Slechta in there. And then he gets about 2 yards. Slechta stepped in for Havlish a couple of weeks that he was out and did a nice job filling in. Radway and Cole wide to right. Lumen under center. Pitches it off to DeMoe. And looks like he's going to get the first down. Looks like he's up to about the 32. We'll see where they spot it. Yep, they're moving the chains. So that'll be a first down for the Chiefs at the 28-yard line, it looks like. Great job at the afternoon pep fest here. Lumen under center. He's got Earl Beck wide left. And that play going nowhere. Second and 10 now for the Chiefs. Rollback wide left for the Chiefs. Lumen under center. Drops back. He's got him. And up to about the 41-yard line. Earlbeck tried to do his high jump dance, but that didn't work. And they're going to spot it at the 40-yard line, but that's good enough for a first down for the Chiefs. First and 10, just inside the 40-yard line for the Chiefs in Chieftain territory, with about 6 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the first half. Osceola up 14-7, giving up a touchdown to the Warriors on their first series, but offense or defense has shut them down pretty much since then. And we got a timeout for the Chiefs. We'll be back. 2nd and 9 now from the 40 for the Chiefs. After that 1-yard gain by DeMoe. Lumen holds to Slechta. And Slechta gets only a couple, so it's going to be 3rd and 7 right now, it looks like. Third and 7 from the 38 here for the Chiefs. Earl back wide left. Lumen under center. Back to pass. In trouble, and he's going to go down. And it looks like he may lose a yard. We'll see where they spot it. Yep. So it's going to be 4th and 10 here for the Chiefs from the 40. So their drive stalls out here with 4:13 left in the first half. And Waylon Cole's coming in. He's their field goal kicker. Are they going to try a... Oh, they're just going to go for the first down, looks like. 4th and 9. And it looks like they were trying to draw the Warriors offside. Wasn't going to work. And the Chiefs jump. So it looks like the Chiefs were trying to get the Warriors to jump, but they're the ones that jumped. So that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to make it 4th and 14 now for the Chiefs from the 45. And now the punting unit's going to come in. Lumen back to punt for the Chiefs. And it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Warriors with 2:51 left here in the first half. First and 10 from the 20 for the Chiefs. Two wide receivers here for the Warriors. Maxon in shotgun position. And he puts it up. And incomplete. Intended for Wyatt Hanson. He ran Caleb Earlbeck over trying to get to that one. He's 2nd and 10 now with 2:45 left in the first half. Both teams with 2 timeouts. And Wallen takes it up. Be 3rd down and about 2 for the Warriors from the 28 rather. 3rd and 2 from the 28. And split wide receivers for the Warriors. Maxon in the shotgun hands it off to the first back through. That's Wallen. And he's going to make it down to about the 39. And it was a fumble, and the Chiefs recover. I didn't see the ball pop out, but all of a sudden the kids started pointing the other way, and the officials agreed. So with that fumble, it'll be Osceola 1st and 10 from the Warrior 38 with 2:03 left here in the first half. So the teams now with each with one fumble apiece, both losing both of them. Amery's fumble, or Osceola's fumble, leading to the Amery touchdown. Lumen under center. Takes the snap, looks, he's got his man, and it's intercepted. So back-to-back turnovers here, and the Warriors now start over again from the 15-yard line after that interception. Intended for Earlbeck, and the defender stepping right in front of it. So with 1:57 left, and it'll be an Osceola turnover, and first down for the Warriors at their own 15-yard line. Maxon looking to pass. He has his man, but tackled at about the 21, so he gets a gain of about 6. 2nd and 4 now for the Warriors. And the Warriors in a hurry-up offense, no huddle. And Wallen carries it for a first down. And it'll be 1st and 10 from the 28. Again, Warriors without a huddle. And Maxon takes the snap. Quick pass to the outside, incomplete. Oh, they're going to say it was a lateral? What? No, it's an incomplete pass. Yep, and now the ruling is incomplete. It was definitely a forward pass. Not sure. Now the officials are going to talk it over. The final ruling is incomplete. 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 28 for the Warriors. 1:20 left here in the half. Osceola up 14-7. Maxon has 2 wide receivers, actually wide out and a wide slot, and he's in the shotgun position. Backs up. He's looking to pass. Puts it up. And that's going to be a touchdown. No, not quite. Almost a touchdown for the Chiefs. Earlbeck fighting him for it, but he won the battle, and the Warriors are ready to tie this one up with 1:10 left. And 1st and goal, is it? Where's the ball located at? Yep, 1st and goal at the 6, it looks like. And Wallen taking it up to the 4-yard line, it looks like. 2nd and goal from the 4. 3-yard line. And Maxon keeping it. And it'll be 3rd and goal from about the 2 with 34 seconds left here in the half. And a timeout call by Amery. And 3rd and goal now for the Warriors. And that timeout charged, I believe, to Amery again. Not sure on that. I didn't see exactly who the timeout was called. Yep, that was Amery. Amery calling back-to-back timeouts here. So with 34 seconds left in the half, Amery has the ball, 3rd and goal from the 2, and they have one timeout left here. Osceola up 14-7 currently, but Amery is not going down easily. And in for the touchdown. And so now with 31 seconds left in the half, and we'll see what Amery's going to do here, if they're going to try for 2 or if they're going to try to kick it. It looks like they're going to try and kick it. And the kick is up and good. And so with 31 seconds left in the half, and we are all tied up, 14-14. And we'll be back shortly for the Amery kickoff. And the DeMoe boys and Cole back deep to receive this kick. 31 seconds left, and Osceola with one timeout left. And the kick taken at about the 2 and brought up to about the 15-yard line. And that's where the Chiefs will start with 26 seconds left in the half. And here we go, Lumen under center. Tight formation, which tells me maybe they're just going to... Oh, there goes DeMoe. And Chieftains take their final time out here.
My friends know me as Derek. but I'm also Master Sergeant Raxter.
And here we go. Lumen under center. He's got Earl back wide left. And Earlbeck has it. Down to about the 38-yard line with 14 seconds left. They didn't even have the chains set on that one. I'm wondering, should have had the chains set before they did that. But anyway, 10 seconds left now. I'm going to put 2 seconds more on. It'll be Earl back wide right. Lumen back to pass. Throws it up. And intercepted again. And that'll end the half. But the Warriors with a big interception, adding a little bit of excitement to this one. And we are at halftime, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes.
A 5G Friday Night Lights initiative with a generous $5,000 donation. In a rural community like ours, every dollar makes a huge difference. This support helps provide safer equipment, better opportunities, and the resources our athletes need to compete, grow, and represent Osceola with pride. High school football is about more than just a game. It builds teamwork, discipline, and community spirit. Tonight, this investment helps keep that tradition alive for our players, families, and fans. Thank you, T-Mobile, for believing in small-town programs like ours and for giving these young athletes a chance to shine under the Friday Night Lights. Now for your halftime entertainment, your Osceola dance team. our Osceola dance team. And now it's time to welcome our very own OHS Marching Chieftains. Tonight's show features two tunes by the artist Pitbull. Band's first song is called Give Me Everything, followed by Timber. Both these tunes were #1 hits on Billboard Magazine's Top 100 list. Of course, the OHS Marching Band is always at the top of all our lists, giving us everything they've got. It is about to go down. Go OHS Marching Chiefs! And we say thank you to our Marching Chiefs. Tonight's performance was directed by junior drum majors Caitlin Temple and Peyton Schaefer. The flag squad is led by student leaders, the girls so nice they named her twice, Mary Alice Bachelor and Johanna Basil. And last but certainly not least, they've got spirit, yes they do! They've got spirit, how about you? Our OHS cheer team! You're awesome, Joe, thank you. ROHS Cheer Team! Fans, just a reminder, there's a lot of things in life that make you wonder why, but when it comes to those Lions Chiefs fans, ask yourself, why not? Go get some before they run out. Chieftain football would like to issue a special thanks and recognition to Jeremy Peabrock and Delroy's Bar and Grill. For the start of the season, Jeremy excitedly reached out, wanting to be a part of Chieftain football by providing the sourcing for this year's Thursday team dinner. Through the funding from generous donations by our families, Delroy's has prepped, delivered, and served over 250 meals, with more planned to come. Through it all, Delroy's has been flexible, kind, and generous. So generous, in fact, that Jeremy donated the entirety of last night's meal. Like with so many of our community supporters, we find ourselves overwhelmed with gratitude. Thank you to Jeremy Peabrock and Delroy's Bar and Grill. In fact, step on in on the county line and thank them yourself. Area conference games this evening: Baldwin Woodville is at Altoona, Somerset is at Ellsworth, St. Croix Central is at Prescott. The Saints of St. Croix Falls are at Cumberland, and those Scrappy Tigers from Richmond are at Menominee.
And we are about 2 minutes away here from the start of the second half, and Amery certainly putting up a good battle here with the Chiefs. Not surprising at all, as this rivalry goes way back. Next week, the Chiefs will be traveling down to Baldwin. Currently, Baldwin and Osceola are tied, the record of 4-0 in the middle border. So, if Osceola pulls this one out and wins it, then next week will be a big game. Well, it'll be a big game anyway, but could decide the conference championship. Then Osceola finishes out the season with a home game here in 2 weeks against Ellsworth before they head into playoffs. So it'll be an interesting couple of weeks here. Next week we have soccer Tuesday and Thursday night. St. Croix Falls on Tuesday, and I think it's Amery on Thursday. I'll double check that for you. And volleyball on Tuesday night against Somerset. Volleyball team also undefeated in the conference right now, with a nice 3-0 win over Ellsworth last night. So Tuesday will be a big game as well for them. Amery starts out the second half with the ball. They won the toss and deferred, so they will have the ball to start out the second half. And so Osceola will be put onto defense right away, and we'll see where it goes from there. Amery scoring one touchdown off of a fumble early in the game, and getting the ball on the 25-yard line of Osceola and scoring on a pass play one play later. And then later on, off a big pass play, and then scoring their second touchdown. Osceola scoring 2 touchdowns in between there. But all tied up. Last play of the first half, if you remember, Osceola throwing a Hail Mary type pass and Amery intercepting that in about the 2, running it back to the Osceola 45 before they were stopped. So it's been a good game, exciting game, and we'll see how things go from here on out.
Family and friends, clear out, mark those calendars. Tomorrow, volleyball will be at Hudson. Monday, the tennis subsectional will be at Amery. JV football will also be at Amery that night. As will the golfers. The lady golfers will be at Spooner for the sectional. Tuesday, all 3 levels for volleyball will be here at home versus Somerset. Soccer will be hosting Unity St. Croix Falls on Tuesday. Thursday, the tennis sectional will be at the Menard Tennis Center. At the same time, the volleyball league will be home on Thursday against Altoona. Soccer will be at Baldwin on Thursday. And Friday, the Chiefs will head to Baldwin. Next Saturday, sea volleyball will be at the Richmond, while our ladies volleyball will be at Altoona next Saturday. And our cross-country team next Saturday will be at Altoona. I think I would also recognize the 2025 homecoming court. Freshmen, Abby Ashcroft and Zane Hoffman. Sophomores, Peyton Shaver and Landon Peterson. Juniors, Jasmine Rosted and Dakota Duncan. Senior attendants, Mary Alice Butler and James Frost. And Queen, Emanuela Tavares and King Taylor Irvin. Anchor supporters tonight, Denny's Automotive, no matter what type of vehicle our team has the industry agreement to provide you with the best service.
And here we go. We are all set to go. Amery coming out to get ready to receive the second half kickoff. The Chiefs, under direction of Dan Larkey, getting ready to kick it off here to get things started in the second half. We are all tied up here, 14-14, and exciting first half for both teams. And Larkey's kick, another deep one, picked up at about the 2-yard line. And brought out to about the 24 by number 10, Siebernaller. And it'll be 1st and 10 Warriors. from the 24-yard line of Amery. Maxon back to pass, under pressure, and complete by number 3, Hanson, and gain of about 9. It'll be 2nd and 1 now for the Warriors. Hand off the side, and he's got some room. And Woolen taking it down to about the 26-yard line. So the Warriors knocking on the door again. Maxon takes the snap, hands off, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Warriors. Monte Allen in for 2, and the Warriors up by 6. Making quick work of it, marching down the field in about 4 plays to take the lead. Here again, they were ahead 7-0 at the beginning. Here's the snap, and the kick is good. So with 10:57 left in the third quarter, the Warriors making quick work of that. And we'll be back for the kickoff here in a few minutes.
Look, everybody wanna go and talk it. At the same time, gotta walk it. Better yet, run, go, hit a lick, divvy up with my homies, and we do it all again. Whenever we get it, there's no hesitation.
And Larkey set to kick off. Here's the kick. A deep kick, and it's going to be taken at about the 1 yard line. And he's going to get out to about the 16. We'll see where they stop him, where they spot it rather. Spotted about the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Warriors at the 19. Two wide receivers. And the handoff isn't going anywhere. Gets maybe a yard or two. Wolin, well, he got more than I thought. They're going to give him about 5 yards off of that one. So it'll be 2nd and 5. Maxing tries keeping it. He gets a couple. 3rd and about 2, maybe 3. Make that 3rd and about 2.5, we'll say. And looks like he got the first. I think that was Wolin again. Up the middle, 1st and goal, or 1st and 10 rather, for the Warriors. From the 21 or 31 yard line of the Warriors. And a good another good gain there by Wolin. It's about 4 or 5 out of the play. 2nd and 5. Second and 5 from the 36 now for the Warriors. All tied up, 21-21. Just under 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. And that pass goes out of bounds, incomplete. Make a 3rd and 5 now. Chiefs have been getting some good pressure on Maxon, but he has been able to so far get away from that. That time he ducked under a would-be tackler. 3rd and 5 now for the Chiefs, or the Warriors rather. And Wolin is stuffed this time for a loss. That'll make it 4th down. Be 4th and about 6 for the Warriors. And Maxon in to punt. And it's rather short punt, and taking a big Amery bounce, but picked up by Cole, and he's going to run it out of bounds at about the 28. .6:55 left here in the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs with the ball, all tied up here, 21-21. After 2 quick scores, one by each team here in the 2nd half. The Chiefs stopped the Warriors, and now they go back to work with the ball on about the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Lumen under center. Hands off. To Selecta. Selecta stopped big time, but gets a yard. He's 2nd and 9. Oh, I got two. Gaining 2 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 8. As he was stopped big time by the Warriors on that one. Moving back to pass. He's got his man. And DeMo gets by the first tackler, but steps out of bounds. It's going to be stopped at about the 48 of Osceola. So nice job there by DeMo. And it'll be first down now for the Chiefs at their own 48. Cole wide left, Lumen under center, and keeps it. He's got some room. Cuts it back up. He's still going. He's still going. He's all the way down to about the 6-yard line. Lumen was not going to be stopped on that one. Connor takes it all the way down, carries a couple of Warriors with him, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Chiefs with 5:56 left here in the 3rd quarter. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line for the Chiefs. Nice run by Lumen. He hasn't sprung himself free here tonight yet. That was the first big spring. He does a nice job on that keeper. Now into Selecta. Nope. Fakes to Selecta. This time he doesn't get quite as many. In fact, looks like he'll probably be dropped for a loss. 2nd and goal now. I guess they're going to give him forward progress because I don't think he lost anything there. If I remember right, it was on the 7. Oh yeah, it was on the 7 and it's on the 8, so they're going to say he lost a yard. And he had Earl back all alone, but missed him. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. From the 8. Had Earl back all alone on that one, just couldn't connect. We'll see what happens now. He's got Cole wide right. Takes the snap, looking. And incomplete. Almost picked off again by the Warriors. So it'll be 4th down now and 4th and 8. Are they going to send Cole in for the field goal? He can hit from this range. Let's see what they're going to do. Looks like that's what they're going to do. So Waylon Cole now getting ready to kick a field goal. That'll be about a 25-yard field goal. The snap, the kick, and it looks like it's going to be wide right. It is. So the Warriors will take over on downs. So all tied up here, 21-21 with 4:48 left in the 3rd quarter. The Warriors taking over on downs. They'll have the ball 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Maxon hands off to Wolin. Gets about 3. Going to give him 3 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 off that run by Wolin. Second and 7 now for the Warriors on their own 23-yard line, we'll say. 23, 2nd and 7. Maxson hands off. Be 3rd down now and about 2 for the Warriors. Ball on the 28-yard line. And looks like they got the first. We'll see where they spot it. Yep, they're motioning to move the chains, so it's a first down here for the Warriors. First and 10 from the 31. Maxson in the shotgun, as he has been all night. Takes the snap. Looks like he's going to try and run it. He's got some room, and there he goes. And brings it all the way down to the 24-yard line, 25-yard line. So the Warriors with a big gain, and he was stopped a couple times in the backfield, but broke free. And it'll be first and 10 from the 25 here for the Warriors. 2:59 left in the third quarter. First and 10 at the 25 for the Warriors in Osceola territory. Maxson takes the snap, hands it off to Wolin, and he gets probably about 4, maybe 5 yards off the carry. I'm going to only give him 2 on that one. It looks like I would have given him more, but definitely an Osceola spot on that one, if you know what I mean. And on the reverse, that's going to be an Amery touchdown. It makes it 27-21 now, Amery. And Maxson getting ready to kick the extra point. And it is no good, wide right. And so the score remains 27-21. And we'll be back for the kickoff here shortly, as this one is definitely not over yet. 2:02 left in the third quarter. Amery back up on top, 27-21, and Osceola will be getting the ball back shortly. We'll be right back. 2nd and 7 now for the Chiefs at their own 41-yard line. Lumen under center. He's got Bradway wide left. Back to pass. He's got his man. And incomplete. Bradway unable to hold on to that one. It'll make a 3rd down now and 7 for the Chiefs. From their own 41. Lumen back to pass again. And incomplete again, as this time Earl back to hand hold on to it. That's going to make it 4th down now for the Chiefs. And they're going to have to punt it away. 4th and 8. 4th and 7 from the 41-yard line. So the Warriors stop the Chiefs. And they're up by 6 now. And the punt takes an Osceola bounce, rolls all the way down to the 7-yard line, 8-yard line, 9-yard line, it looks like. Well, we'll wait and see where they spot it. About the 8.5. Not a real impressive punt, but a really nice roll for the Chiefs. And the Warriors now go back to work. 1st and 10 on their own 9-yard line. And that one went nowhere. Well, they're going to give him a couple, I guess. 2nd and 8 now for the Warriors at about the 11-yard line. And there goes Wolin down the sideline, still going. Finally pushed out of bounds by Bradway, but not until after a huge gain. And he's down into Osceola territory at the 40. First and 10 Warriors at the Osceola 40-yard line. A nice run by Wolin. They have had a hard time stopping him tonight. And Maxon keeping it up the middle. And he's got a 1st down to about the 29. It looks like, oh, they're going to spot it at the 30. And that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. Oh. The end of the 3rd quarter. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, Osceola 21 and Amery 27, and we'll be right back. And here we go. First and 10 for the Warriors at the Osceola 30. Up 27-21. And I believe that might have been a direct snap. Anyway, Beal Siebenaller, gain of 1, be second and 9 now from the 29 for the Warriors. And Maxon keeps it up the middle for a couple. Be third down now and about 7 for the Warriors. At the Osceola 27.5-yard line. Chiefs will be back at it again. Big game next week down in Baldwin. Maxon back to pass. He's in trouble. And that's going to be called intentional grounding. I wondered about that. I didn't see a flag right away, but the officials are talking it over now. They're going to pick it up. They're going to pick it up. They talked it over and decided that wasn't intentional grounding. Apparently there is a Warrior close enough that they determined that. So it'll be fourth down now and 6 from the 27-yard line, and they are going for it. Big fourth down play here for Osceola defense. Maxon back to pass, and he's hit. And they're going to say he caught that. Looked to me like it was out of bounds, but they were much closer than I was. And so that makes the score 33-21 now for the Warriors. And they're going to try and kick it here. 10:25 left in this one. Osceola down 33-21. And Amery's going to call timeout. Got a feeling they're going to talk about maybe going for 2 here to get that an even 14 points. We'll be back shortly. How Maxon got that pass off in the first place was incredible, as he was in the grasp of the Chieftains. And as expected, they're going to go for 2 to see if they can make this an even 14-point lead here with 10:25 left in the fourth quarter. Maxon with the snap. And Wallen in for two. And with 10:25 left, Osceola 21 and the Warriors 35, and we'll be back shortly. And Maxon getting ready to kick it off for the Warriors now, up by 14. And the Chiefs' offense been pretty quiet after that first touchdown of the second half. 2 touchdowns scored within 3 minutes in that first half, one by Amery, one by Osceola. But it's been pretty much all Amery after that. Little squib kick picked up at about the 15. And DeMoe takes it up to about the 37-yard line of Osceola. And the player down, looks like with a cramp. And Teddy Gildersleeve heading out to tend to that. 10:19 left now in the fourth quarter. Next week, soccer, Tuesday and Thursday. Osceola against St. Croix Falls Unity, and then also they have a soccer against, I believe it's Amery next week. Let me double check that. Altoona, no, Baldwin. They're in Baldwin on next Thursday. Volleyball against Somerset, and then volleyball against Altoona next week. So that's what we have for sports coming up. The Chiefs will be down in Baldwin for a game which could have decided the conference championship, but right now the way the things are going for the Chiefs may not happen that way. Just about intercepted again by the Warriors. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs. Chiefs offense just not able to get clicking here tonight like they have in the past few games. And here come the Chiefs. 2nd and 10. Lumen takes the snap. And gets it to Omen for about 5, it looks like. Be 3rd and 4 now for the Chiefs at their own 43-yard line. And Earlbeck hauls that one in. Gets it down to about the 30. And Lumen under center. He's got Earlbeck wide left. And wraps it up and tries to take off, but he's going to lose a couple yards on that one. Looks like a loss of about 3, so it's going to be 2nd and 13 now for the Chiefs. Nice grab there by Cole. Roll back wide left. Lumen hands it off for first down. Who is that? Havlish for the first down. 1st and 10 now from the 23 for the Chiefs. 7:47 left in this one. Osceola down by 2 touchdowns. 7:47 is a lot of time, but Osceola has not been able to stop Amery's offense. Lumen. And they're going to say he was short. It's going to be 1st and goal from about the 6-inch line. That was close. And Lumen in for the touchdown. And Cole trying to put the extra point up. And good. So it's a 7-point game. My math is good. 7-point game. Larkey will get ready to kick it off to the Warriors. If the Chiefs can stop the Warriors, which they haven't the last couple of times, there's plenty of time on the clock. 7:27 here left in the game. And Osceola down by 7. And Larkey's kick. Taking it about the 1-yard line. And he's got some room down the side. Runs out of bounds at about the Amery 33-yard line. We'll see where they spot it to be sure. Be 1st and 10 Amery. And flag on the play. So this one's coming back a ways. That'll help the Chiefs. From the spot of the foul, so it's going to be 10 yards back from the 20. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 10 for Amery after a nice run back. That's kind of unfortunate for the Warriors. I won't lie, it's not a bad deal for the Chiefs. Important thing is, can they stop the Warriors? Because they have not done so lately. Maxon in the shotgun position. Has a man in motion. They got to be able to stop that guy right there, Wolin. He wraps off 11 yards, 12 yards on that one. Wolin is a great athlete. He's an excellent basketball player too. We're going to see him again. First and 10 for the Warriors on about the 20.5-yard line of the Warriors. Axon with the snap. And this time no gain, or a little gain. Wolin not getting anywhere on that one. A couple of yards. Hard to keep him with no gain. Crucial series here for the Chiefs. They've got to be able to stop these Warriors, and they've had a hard time doing that the last few drives. Maxon takes a snap. Goes around end. He's got some room to run. Pushed out of bounds at about the 40. Be first and 10 at the 40. And make it the 38. First and 10 at the 38 for the Warriors. 5:54 left in the game. Chiefs have got to stop them on this drive and get the ball back if they hope to keep their unbeaten season alive. And there goes Wolin. And he gets down to about the 47-yard line, 48-yard line of Osceola. First and 10 for the Warriors. 5:46 left now in this one. And Maxon keeps this one, gets a gain of about 5 or 6. We'll see where they spot him. 2nd and 5, it looks like. Ball on the 44-yard line of the Chiefs. And Wolin spinning his way through. Under 5 minutes to go now. First and 10 for the Warriors on the 36-yard line of Osceola. And that one going nowhere. Vontae Allen stopped on that one. 2nd and 10 now at the 36. 4:07 left in this one. And the Warriors just grinding it down the field. There's Maxon on the sweep. And pushed out of bounds at about the 10. Oh, they're saying he was out at the 18-yard line, so 1st and 10 at the 18 for the Warriors. And Maxon, I think, kept that one and got maybe a couple. 2nd and about 8. 3:25 left now. The clock definitely in the favor of the Warriors, especially if they score on this drive, which they are close to doing. 2nd and 8 at the 18. And Maxon going around end again. He's got some room. Gets it down inside the 10. .237 left and the clock running. Ball at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal for the Warriors. And gets it to Wolin. He's not going anywhere this well. He spun around. He's got a great spin move. He just about broke free on that one. Gets down to the 5-yard line. He is hard to get down every time he comes up against a tackle. He spins out and he's hard to get down. So with 1:57 left, we have a timeout. Osceola down by a touchdown and Amery knocking on the door. And we'll be back shortly. Second and goal from about the 5-yard line. And there goes Wolin. Maxon on the keeper, and he gets down to, where are they going to mark this one? Inside the 1, it looks like. And Osceola is going to call another timeout, looks like. It could have been Amery calling timeout on that one, actually, because Amery just used their last timeout. So the Chiefs will be back at it next week against Chiefs will be out next week in Baldwin for a game. Baldwin undefeated. And Chiefs will move down to 4-1. And Amery moves to 2-4, I believe, or 2-3 rather. 2-2. Not sure on that. Next week we have volleyball Tuesday night. Somerset here, and a big game for the Chiefs. Chiefs are undefeated in the conference as well. And soccer against St. Croix Falls, and then soccer will be in Altoona. But we have volleyball on Thursday night as well. Third and goal here for the Warriors. And Woolen stopped short of the goal line. It'll make it 4th and goal with 1:52 left. (35-28) with 1:52 and Amery knocking on the door as Osceola uses their final timeout. And the ball is on about the 6-inch line. Goal line stand here by the Chiefs. And a fumble. And it'll be Chieftain ball at the 1-yard line on the fumble. I'm going to mark that at about the 3-yard line. So big turnover there for the Warriors, coughing it up at the goal line for the Chiefs. And a little bit of new life here. 1:48 left on the clock and no timeouts. So it's going to take some real ingenuity here by Coach Newton to try to get that ball down the field there, 97 yards away. And they have to have a touchdown. It's not a field goal situation. So here we go. Lumen on the rollout and gets it out to about the 20. And they got to stop the clock to move the chains. 1:37 left. 1st and 10 at the 20. And now the clock running. Oh, just outside of the arms of Cole. 2nd and 10, 1:24 left. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. 1:24 left. Osceola down by 7. Lumen under center, man in motion. And Cole with the reception. As face mask penalty, that's going to move it down 15 more yards. This one ain't over yet, folks. So the Chiefs will have it 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. 1:17 left. No timeouts. And Earlbeck for the first down. Gets it down to about the 38. .113 left now on the clock. Clock stops on going out of bounds. Earlbeck doing a nice job of getting out of bounds right away. Cole wide left. Earlbeck wide right. And DeMoe. Down to the 26-yard line, 24-yard line. 1:05 left and the clock running. No timeouts remaining. Lumen running it. Gets it down for the first down. They got to move the clocks. 47 seconds on the clock. And running 43 seconds. And Amery uses their... I thought they were out of timeouts. But they just used one, so we'll take it. Whew. So 38 seconds left. Osceola has the ball on the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Score 35-28. And right now I'm glad that I have a strong heart. Here we go.
Amery has one timeout remaining. 38 seconds, 1st and 10 from the 14.
And Lumen under center. Touchdown Osceola! Lumen to Earlbeck in the, in the corner. .34-35, 34 seconds left. Osceola. And it looks like Newt is going for 2. Amery called their final timeout. The clock must be wrong because it's been sitting on 0 the last 2 timeouts they had, but I believe this is their last timeout. So with 34 seconds left, clock doesn't really matter anymore right now. It's 35-34. Osceola with a chance for the 2-point conversion, so the ball is on the 2-yard line. And this is it right here, folks, because if they score, make this point, then it's probably a win for Osceola. If not, then the ball game is over. Great comeback there by the Chiefs. Smart moves there by the team and as well as Coach Newton, and working that ball down, getting out of bounds, and using the clock well to get them down to this point. It's a bit of a moral victory, I think, but then again, I bleed green blood. But bit of a moral victory in the fact that the guys did not give up. They have not given up. They will not give up. So here we go. The snap. And it's good. Lumen to Cole. Touchdown. Well, extra point. And with 34 seconds left, Osceola 36 and Amery 35. And we'll be back for Larky's kickoff in a minute. What a game, what a game. Both teams, this is one of those games, and I say this sound like a cliche, but I mean this sincerely. It's a tough one to lose for either team because they have played well. But team with the ball last sometimes wins these, and at this point, Osceola looking strong. Amery out of timeouts. Osceola out of timeouts. 36-35, Osceola with 34 seconds left. And as I said, no timeouts remaining. Waylon Cole grabbing that 2-point conversion, receiving congrats by his teammates. Lumen making that perfect pass. And Larky with the kick. That's going to go into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, and Amery will take over at the 20. Osceola 34 seconds away from keeping their undefeated record alive. Jackson back to pass. Throws it up. Intercepted. The ball game's over. Hunter Bradway, he watched that one all the way in, intercepted it, and it's Chieftains ball, 1st and 10. At the Osceola 41-yard line, all they're going to need to do now is snap the ball once, kneel it down, and this one is over, folks. Great comeback by the Chiefs. And the congratulations coming. These guys know each other. They've played against basketball and football, wrestling against each other. Great game. Thanks for watching, everybody. Final score here, Osceola 36, Amery 35. Great comeback, homecoming victory for the Chiefs. And they will be traveling now down to Baldwin to take on the undefeated Baldwin Blackhawks in a big game next week. Of course, we'll have that on the We Are Network because we'll send you that link. So thanks for watching, everybody. Great game, Chiefs, and my congrats to the Amery Warriors as well. They played a heck of a game.